Ladies and gentlemen, today we mourn the passing of one of the most audacious, colorful, and transformative figures in modern history. CNN founder Ted Turner, the man who brought 24-hour news into our living rooms and reshaped global media, died peacefully on May 6, 2026, at the age of 87, surrounded by his family at his beloved ranch near Tallahassee, Florida. Born Robert Edward Turner III on November 19, 1938, in Cincinnati, Ohio, Ted Turner's life was anything but ordinary from the start. His father, a successful billboard advertising executive, instilled in him a fierce work ethic but also left deep scars. When Ted was just 24, his father tragically took his own life, leaving the young man to take over the family business amid financial turmoil. That early loss forged a relentless drive in Turner, a man who would later say, "You can never quit. Winners never quit, and quitters never win." He turned that pain into fuel, building an empire that no one saw coming. In the late 1960s and early 1970s, Turner saw opportunity where others saw risk. He acquired a struggling UHF television station in Atlanta, Channel 17. He renamed it WTBS and transformed it into the world's first superstation, beaming programming via satellite to cable systems across the United States. This was revolutionary. Before Turner, television was local or network-bound. He made it national, pioneering the cable revolution. TBS brought movies, sports, and classic reruns into homes everywhere, changing how America watched TV forever. But Ted Turner wasn't done. In 1976, he bought the Atlanta Braves baseball team when they were struggling, turning them into a national phenomenon. Under his ownership, the Braves won the 1995 World Series, and Turner's flamboyant style, from his colorful commentary to his showmanship, made sports ownership exciting. He also acquired the Atlanta Hawks and later ventured into wrestling with WCW. The man loved competition on the field and in business. Then came the boldest move of all. On June 1, 1980, Ted Turner launched CNN, the cable news network, the first 24-hour all-news television channel. Skeptics laughed. Who would watch news around the clock? Turner's famous promise at the launch captured his spirit: "We won't be signing off until the world ends. We'll be on, and we will cover the end of the world live, and that will be our last event." CNN didn't just deliver news, it created the 24-hour news cycle that defines our world today. From the Gulf War to 9/11, from elections to breaking disasters, CNN brought the globe into our homes in real time. Turner revolutionized journalism, for better or worse, making information instant, constant, and global. His empire grew with TNT, Cartoon Network, and more. He merged Turner Broadcasting with Time Warner in a massive deal, becoming a vice chairman, though later tensions arose with the AOL merger. Through it all, Ted remained the mouth of the South, outspoken, brash, and unapologetic. He earned nicknames like Captain Courageous, and was named Time magazine's Man of the Year in 1991. Broadcasting and cable called him Man of the Century. His energy was infectious, his vision boundless. Yet Ted Turner's legacy extends far beyond media and sports. He was a passionate environmentalist and philanthropist on a scale few could match. He became one of America's largest private landowners, owning over 2 million acres, much of it dedicated to conservation. He built the world's largest private bison herd, helping restore this iconic American species. His Turner Foundation supported clean air and water, wildlife protection, and sustainable energy. In 1997, Turner made headlines with an unprecedented pledge, up to $1 billion to the United Nations. He founded the UN Foundation to support global causes, women and children's health, peace and security, and the environment. He co-founded the Nuclear Threat Initiative with Senator Sam Nunn to combat weapons of mass destruction. Turner believed in using wealth for humanity's greater good. As he put it, "I love this planet, I want to see the environment preserved, and I want to see the human race preserved." His generosity inspired countless others and left a lasting mark on global philanthropy. Of course, no story of Ted Turner is complete without his personal life. He was married 3 times, first to Judy Nye, with whom he had daughter Laura and son Teddy, then to Jane Shirley Smith, adding children Rhett, Bo, and Jenny, and famously to actress and activist Jane Fonda from 1991 to 2001. Fonda later described him as a swashbuckling pirate. Turner had 5 children, 14 grandchildren, and 2 great-grandchildren, many of whom continue his environmental passions today. His relationships were passionate but complex. He often admitted the challenges of balancing ambition with family. In 2018, Turner bravely shared his diagnosis of Lewy body dementia, a progressive disease that brought exhaustion, memory issues, and other challenges. He faced it with the same courage he showed in business, continuing to engage with life and his causes as much as possible. He had battled pneumonia in recent years but passed peacefully, leaving a towering legacy. What made Ted Turner so magnetic? He was a risk-taker in a world of cautious executives. He bet everything on ideas others dismissed. He combined Southern charm with ruthless ambition, humor with intensity. Quotes like, "Life is a game. Money is how we keep score, early to bed, early to rise, work like hell, and advertise," and, "If I only had a little humility, I would be perfect," capture his larger-than-life personality. He wasn't perfect, he could be controversial and outspoken, but he was authentic. Today, as we reflect on his life, CNN and the entire news industry stand as testaments to his vision. The brave successes, the bison roaming vast lands, the UN programs helping millions, all bear his imprint. Ted Turner didn't just build channels, he built connections between people, nations, and ideas. He showed that one determined individual with bold dreams could change the world. In his later years, Turner spoke about planning for the future, urging young people to tackle climate change, overpopulation, and global threats. He saw humanity in the seventh inning, down but not out. His message: keep fighting, stay engaged, and leave the world better. As tributes pour in, from Wolf Blitzer saying CNN exists because of him, to world leaders and everyday viewers, one thing is clear: Ted Turner's impact will echo for generations. He lived fully, loved deeply in his way, gave generously, and dreamed impossibly big. Rest in peace, Ted Turner. The mouth of the South may have gone silent, but his voice through the airwaves, the wildlands, and the causes he championed will never fade. Thank you for the news, the thrills, the laughter, and the inspiration. You truly were one of a kind.